Yo, what is good everybody? I know it's been a while, but today we are back at Combe Karting for the first round of the SRK Junior Championship 2025. Now, hoping for this season to be a good one. Anyway, let's head to the start of the race. I'll speak later. Yeah, so the driver in front of us gets a terrible start off the line, allowing us to slip down his inside. Well, I see everyone's going wide, obviously it's a wet line, but I was trying to take the dry line and it somehow worked, and I'm up into second place. A little bit of a bump there, but no problem. Then Casper chucks it down my inside. There's not much I can do really. That puts him completely offline on the exit, allowing me just to swing right round the outside. So I got better run off the corner. I decided not to go fully deep here. And I just feel like I'm just going to get sent down the inside, so I just try and half cover it. Someone does manage to get the nose in, but I'm able to cover it with ease. Yeah, a bit too much speed into that corner, but it's alright because I still managed to defend the position. Right here, I'm just trying to copy Luke ahead, as he is a champion around here. He's won all sorts. So if I just try and keep up with him, then I know I've got good pace. Here I don't drop it again all the way down to the bottom, because I just feel like it gives the other drivers a good opportunity to get past. That's obviously not what we want. Now at this point I sort of realised that I'm not going to be able to catch Luke, so my best bet is just to focus, head down, to defend from behind, because the chance of me catching Luke is slim unless he makes a big mistake. So I can just hold up the drivers behind, and that's my main goal for this race. Anyway, back to it. So yeah, it's a 10 round season I want to say this year. Or was it 9 rounds? Let me check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 10 round season this season for SRK Juniors. So the first round's at Combe, the second round's at Hereford, which has already happened at the time we're making this video, so another video coming out soon. Third round's at South Coast, which I'm really looking forward to. It's in about 2 weeks time. Then we're back to Combe again, Combe. Then we're back to Hereford. Then we get to the big boys. We've got Red Lodge, Daytona Sandown in Sony karts, Rye House. I think they use twin engines, a bit like Herefordshire Raceway. And then Buckmore, probably my favourite track. And then we've got Daytona MK Sony. Now this season I'm also going to be doing the Endurance Championship with my team Salone Campione, as well as doing a few rounds of the Sprint Championship, so the Adult Championship towards the end of the season. Anyway, about the Combe, it's not my favourite track, I'm going to be honest. It has improved over the last year or so. They've got new mechanics, so the karts are much better than they were. They're much more equal. But yeah, it's a bit of an odd track to drive. I've never driven it in these mixed conditions either before. I've only driven it when it's full wet, so that's interesting. Sorry, that's a lie. Yeah, I don't know really. I can't really remember, to be fair. It's been about a year since I've driven it. Yeah, back to the race. I think, yeah, we're almost at the end of the race here. We're still in second place, which for a first heat is a really good start to the day. Say I got second in every single heat, I'd be in the A final, but we'll just see how that plays out throughout the day, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, again, just trying to not let Luke pull away too much, so if he does make a big mistake or crash or anything, we are able to get past him. But again, our focus is still on behind, as we don't want to finish below second. So, yeah, so I'm going to let this heat play out. I'll keep talking over it, find something to talk about. But for the other heats, I'm probably just going to cut them down a bit. Now I'm done with my gibberish. Because, yeah, throughout the heats, there's not, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's the end of the race. We finished second, which is a perfect result for the first heat. Anyway, let's head into heat 2. Alright, just a quick bit of entertainment for everybody. So they've managed to get the grids wrong. Don't know how they've done this, but they've managed to send us out in a completely wrong order. Which, considering the fact it's Combe, I'm going to be honest, no hate, really doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I was going to hit my mic, then my bad. Anyway, let's head into the heat.
We'll get there eventually. Yeah.
Alright guys, so here we are, ready for heat 2, lining up on the grid. Like I said, we'll get there eventually. And it's lights out, and away we go. I'm never saying that again, I've said that before, haven't I? Anyway, so watching ahead of us, Azevedo in the blue suit absolutely spins it. He tries to come back on, but it doesn't really work. I'm a free wide, I can't really do much about it. And again, we're now in second place behind Luke, a bit like the first heat. Just going to try and get our foot down. Someone's trying to chuck it down our inside. Little tap, but nothing too dangerous. We're all still facing the right way. I'll see if I can try, get a bit cheeky with Luke. That sounds a bit weird. But yeah, anyway, we get going again. But yeah, so I think our plan's the same as the last race, really. Try to stay with him a bit. If he makes a mistake, we might be able to capitalise on it. But our main priority is to stay in second place, which won't be that easy if you just look behind. We're getting sent. Oh, that guy spun it actually. But yeah, again, me and Luke are taking slightly different lines because Luke is very experienced around this track and I'm not, so I'm still sort of experimenting a bit, figuring out what works. I've almost made up my own line, to be fair, so I think I'm the only one that took this line throughout the day. But yeah, another second place would be really good, because I mean if we get a second place after that, could quite easily be in the A final. Ideally you need a first place in 2 seconds, but it's possible. But yeah, managing to keep up with Luke, to be fair to us. Yeah, if you just see now, I cut back a lot sooner, which means I gain on the entry, but I lose on the exit, and you need to prioritise the exit speed when you go onto a long straight like that. Again, Luke goes deeper there for the exit, but I don't lose time when I take my other line. Most of the time anyway, unless I get it wrong. So I can't quite figure out what to do, if you know what I mean. Yeah, trying to get the throttle down. I'm starting to copy Luke a bit more around here, around this section. That's where I'm losing the most time. But, yeah, not much else happened, to be honest with you. It's just me and Luke out ahead. Someone behind me, a few metres back, a few kart lengths back even. Same thing really, isn't it? But, you know, not be able to make a move or anything. So, yeah. There we are, you see I take a very weird line in comparison to Luke. So just keep off, foot down. And yeah, anyway, we're just going to head into heat 3 now. Nothing else happened. We finished in second. Decent result. Anyway, let's get to Okay everyone, so we are now in heat 3, start of the race. This is probably the most eventful heat of the day, but not as good as the final, so stay tuned. Anyway, so we get an average start off the line, pretty good to be fair considering our weight. Adrian chucked it down our inside, because you see, because I was starting on the outside, I was unable to try my usual strategy of going down the inside. So, yeah, you know, we get sent down the inside, there's not much I can do about that. And Adrian and Oscar ahead are both very quick drivers, I know they're both quite well. So to keep up with these two will be a challenge. So at this point I'm focusing on holding my position. If I drop any more it could threaten my B final place, which is already secured. As long as I finish third. But I think I'd have to win this race to get into the A final, so even catching Adrian, it probably isn't worth it. You know, even a B final, out of A, B, C, D, E and F I want to say, would still be my best result ever by a mile. So yeah, you know, the gap spreading out behind me, in front of me. You know, Adrian and Oscar are both, Oscar especially is out of sight now, but he has made a little mistake saying that. But yeah, there's a big gap between myself and Adrian, there's an even larger gap between Adrian and Oscar. Yeah, just keep an eye on behind me now, because they are starting to catch, because I think on pure pace they are quicker than me. So just got to be careful behind and make sure I don't make any silly mistakes. The only silly mistakes I do make could quite literally cost me the B final. Yeah, if I lose any more positions then it's a big problem. I know I keep going on, but you know, can't help it. Yeah, I'm starting to go a bit deeper here as I realise as the track's drying up. Oh, there we are, someone chucking down our inside. Wait a sec. But yeah, like I was saying, as the track's drying up, it's becoming a much more optimal line, that's what the majority of people are taking, so switching to that line. Yeah, as you can tell the track is a lot drier compared to earlier, so I'm sort of cutting in earlier there in comparison to earlier where I went all the way to the bottom. It's not quite full dry yet, but it's getting there, as you will see if you stay tuned and, you know, watch the final, which is a proper entertaining race, mainly me getting bullied, but you know, we'll get to it. Again there, I don't know why I didn't go all the way down, it's just stupid of me. Now I've lost time to Adrian, I know he's not my main focus, but it also allows the cars behind me to catch up, which is pretty bad. As you can tell, I think I might have just got bumped there. But yeah, I'll be surprised if no one makes a move on me soon. Oh, there we are, I think, oh, someone spun it around there, so there's yellow flags out. And look at this, yellow flag's out, he's still trying to overtake me, so I'm just going to point to him, telling him to the yellow flag. But, you know, I'm going to stop there before I say something I regret. Anyway, yeah, so got 2 laps left I want to say in this race, or possibly, no, I said the line. 1 more lap after this lap, or is this the last lap? No, I'm lying, it's the last lap of the race. So yeah, it was more entertaining than the other heats, but wait for the final, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Ka-chow. Alright guys, ignore my ka-chow at the end of the heat 3. So we're starting 3rd in the B final, which is my best ever start, to put it bluntly. Yeah, so right, get good start off the line. Roberts for a BSR on my left hand side does not. Now the track's dried up and I haven't realised, so I try to take my line. What I don't realise is that everybody else is also trying to do the same thing. So I don't gain anything. I lose a place to Aubrey, but Aubrey's my teammate and we're going to be working together in this race anyway. So it doesn't make much difference. Now this is when probably my biggest weakness at this point of the day, annoyingly, because the track's drying up. Now I'm not very good at adapting to tracks I don't know well, and I've never driven the track in these conditions. Like earlier I had driven it in these conditions a little bit, not much, but these conditions are the driest it's ever been for me, so I don't really know how to drive it. So I'm sort of making it up as I go along, which, as you're going to see throughout the rest of the final, or the video if you like, doesn't work, to put it blunt. So that's probably an understatement. Anyway, at the moment I'm just chilling. I'm in 4th place, I'm happy with that. It'll be about 11th overall, my best result ever by a mile, in SRK anyway. But yeah, let's just keep going. Now things are about to get interesting any second now. I can't remember exactly when it is, but it's coming up. Yeah, take a bit too much speed there, it means I can't carry... I'll try that again. So I can't get speed up on the exit. And again, I'm just experimenting with these lines, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. As far as I can tell, nothing feels like it's working, because I'm losing so much time to the cars ahead of me, of Adrian, Roberts and Aubrey. As far as I can tell, yeah, that's right, them three. And I'm trying to take a drier line, but again, I don't really know the dry line that well around here, certainly never driven it. I'll try to slow it down a bit more there, but I actually clip the barrier, send me out wide, and excuse my French. My teammate Jack gets up the inside. Now as my teammate, there's no point in fighting it too hard and causing us both to crash. But the problem with that is another driver now gets on my outside, and this is just where the fun begins. Sort of squeezes me a bit, so I push him out wide a bit, not on purpose or anything. And yep, now he's through as well. Now I get a fat bump from behind, which is really, what's the word? Peed me off a bit. So now look at this, look at that gap now. They're going to send it? Yeah, they send it. There we are. That's Oscar sending it on me again, not one of my teammates. I'm not going to fight it too hard. This is quicker. Again, there's another driver down my inside. And this is where my lack of experience in this track really does take its toll. Yeah, they're down my inside. No, they're not down my inside. And again, I'm just trying to figure out what Oscar's doing. I'm going to try and copy it, but I know Oscar's good around the track. He's won a few races. He's got some podiums. So yeah, Oscar, if you're watching, credit to you, mate. But again, I just can't keep up with his pace, ignoring his mistake there. I'm just trying to figure out how does that line work for him. As soon as I try it, it doesn't work. Yeah, we're going to keep it going. Hopefully don't lose any more positions. At this point, I'm 7th and 8th in the B final. Sorry, not the A final. We're 7th in the B final, 14th overall. There's still 2 drivers behind me, I believe, so I'm not at the back of the B final, which have A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, it's just down to F this time. I'm happy with. Still be my best ever result. My previous best result was 22nd, which was... where was it? Was it Hereford or Combe? Hereford or Combe, anyway. The point being, it's still decent amount, 8 places better than my other best result. You know, coming to the end of the race now, I think there's one more lap to go after this lap. Yep, one more lap to go. As you can see there, Ollie's getting the checkered flag ready. So at this point I'm just determined not to lose any more positions. You know, I'm happy with this result. Yeah, there's not really much more to say, to be honest. It's been a good day. I want to thank you all for watching. One last thing, I'm still looking for a sponsor for the rest of this season. I'm looking to do much more YouTube uploads, etc. If anybody's interested, drop a comment or drop me a message on Instagram at Yooooooo Racing. Anyway guys, it's been a good day, so see you all in a bit. Peace out.